Hello and welcome class 7 students. Today we will continue with exercise 14, the formula chapter from the algebra part of your second unit math syllabus. So in exercise 14 contains variety of sums, and today we will solve from sum number 41 onwards. We will solve from sum number 41 onwards of exercise 14. Previously, we have solved almost all the sums up till sum number 40. So, today we will continue doing from sum number 41. Sum number 41, exactly sum number 41, it is given that 16x square minus 25y square. This has been given to you. So this sum we can easily relate with the formula a square minus b square. This formula we can easily relate this sum 16x square minus 25y square. We can easily relate this sum with the formula a square minus b square. So if we consider this as a and this as b, then we can easily write a plus b into a minus b, because a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. So a minus b. So if this is a, 16x square is a, considered as a square, then 4x, 16x square is the whole square of 4x, and 25y square is the whole square of, this 25y square is the whole square of 5y. So 4x whole square minus 5y whole square. So a square, this will be considered as a and this we will consider as b. So the sum will be written as a plus b and a minus b form. So ultimately the answer will be 4x plus 5y into 4x minus 5y. Why? Because here 4x is a and 5y is assumed as b. 4x is assumed as a and 5y is assumed as b. So a plus b into a minus b, that is 4x plus 5y into 4x minus 5y. Now we will solve the second sum, sum number 42. Sum number 42, it is given a square minus 25b square. Sum number 42 is given a square minus 25b square. So a square minus 25b square. Here we will write a whole square, and in this case we will write 5b whole square. So ultimately we are getting a plus 5b and a minus 5b. Implementing the formula of a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. Here this is a and this is b. 5b is b. That means this is the square of the first term and this is the square of the second term. So first term plus second term into first term minus second term. This is what we have learned from the formula and we are implementing in sum number 42. So now very quickly we will solve sum number 43. Let's rub the board. And now we will solve sum number 43. In sum number 43 it is given that 81p square minus 121q square. 81p square minus 121q square. Now 81 is the whole square of 9p and 121 is the whole square of 11q. 11q into 11q makes 121q square. So 9p is the first term and 11q is the second term. So in one bracket we will write first term plus second term, into in the other bracket we will write first term minus second term. So the next immediate line will be 9p plus 11q into 9p minus 11q. See, this is how we will solve the sums. I hope you have understood. Now we will do another sum which is a little bit of different sum. That is sum number 44. Sum number 44 is a little bit different from this time. Exercise 14 contains variety of sums. Exercise 14 has variety of sums. In each stage you will find different kind of sums, but the application of the same formula. Application will be same formula. If you can see sum number 44, in sum number 44 it is given that x square minus 6xy plus 9y square minus 25. Now this sum is a little bit different from the previous 3 sums that we have solved in this class. So how it is different? We can see there are 4 terms given. So if we can see the first 3 terms, that is x square minus 6xy plus 9y square. Now this we will consider as, here we will try to apply the formula of a minus b whole square, because as we can see, if this is a, if this is considered as the first term and this is considered as the second term, if it is considered as a and this is considered as b, then the formula we can easily relate with a minus b whole square, which is equal to a square minus 2 into a into b plus b square. Suppose x square minus 2 into x into 3y plus 3y whole square. If we write like this, and 25 we will keep as it is. So we can easily see, here we can apply the formula of x minus 3y whole square. Why? Because a minus b, we can easily relate this line with the formula of a minus b whole square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. So we can easily relate with this formula a minus b whole square, and we have shortened this line. So this line will derive into this line. This line, from this line we will obtain the formula x minus 3y whole square, and the other part minus 25 will be written as it is. Now minus 25 is the square of 5. So we will write 5 whole square. Now you can see this will be considered as a, and this if we consider as b, then the sum we can easily relate with a square minus b square, that is the previous formula. A square minus b square, we can easily apply, we can easily implement the formula a square minus b square here. Because this is a, x minus 3y will be considered as a, x minus 3y we will assume as a, and 5 we will assume as b. So a square minus b square is equal to a plus b and a minus b. So x minus 3y plus 5 and x minus 3y minus 5. This is how we will solve the sums. I hope you have understood the sum. In my next video, I will provide you many more sums after sum number 44 of exercise 14. So practice till that. Till then, goodbye.